various expressions for finding interior angles and exterior angles of a regular polygon. So we derive this expression: the sum of interior angles of any n-sided polygon, either regular polygon or irregular polygon, is 180 degree, open bracket, you have your n minus 2. Each interior angles of a regular polygon is equals to 180 degree, and you have your bracket n minus 2 divided by n. So you can use this formula to find the each interior angles for any regular polygon. For instance, we have equilateral triangle here. To find each interior angles here, we divide the total sum of the interior angles, which is 180, divided by 3. So each interior angles here will be 60 degree. The same thing applicable to this square over here. To find the interior angles, each interior angles of this regular polygon square, we divide the sum of the interior angles, which is 180, 4 minus 2. As 180 multiplied by 2, that's 360 degree, divided by 4, that's 90 degree. Sum of exterior angles of any polygon, either regular or irregular polygon, the sum of the exterior angles is equals to 360 degree. And to find each exterior angles of a regular polygon, we use this formula, which is 360 degree divided by the number of sides. For instance, the exterior angles of this equilateral triangle is 360 degree divided by 3, and that is 120 degree. For this, we have 360 degree divided by 4, and that is 90 degree. And for this, we have 360 degree divided by 5, 22 degree. So that is how to use this formula. So let's go ahead and start solving our question using this formula. Here is the first question. We have find the value of x in the diagram. So we have this diagram, and if we observe this diagram, we see that the angle given is exterior angles, the angles formed outside. And what are we going to use? Sum of exterior angles of a polygon. How many sided polygon do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 sided polygon. So sum of the exterior angles of any n-sided polygon is equals to 360 degrees. So let's go ahead and use that. So we have 2x plus 2x plus 3x plus 5x plus 3x will give us 360 degrees. Sum of exterior angles of a polygon. How many x do we have here? 2 plus 2, 4 plus 3, 7 plus 5, 12 plus 3, 15. So we have 15x is equals to 360 degree. So we divide both sides by 15. So we have 360 degree divided by 15, and that is 24 degree. So the value of x here is 24 degree. Now let's have the second question here, which is if the angle marked in this diagram are measured in degree, find the value of x. In solving this question, we are going to use two different methods to solve this question. Now before solving our question, let's quickly observe something here. And what are we observing? A diagram. If you look at this guy over here, which is 48 degree, this angle is still the same thing as this angle here, because line RT, this line, is parallel to this line QP. So this angle here will be the same thing as this angle here, which is 48 degree. Now we now have angle on a straight line. We can use that approach to find the value of this angle. That is first approach. Now the second approach is to bring this x over here and bring it down here. Why? Because this angle is corresponding to this angle, corresponding angle, and we can use sum of interior angles of a triangle to find the value of our x. To the first method, we have angle TRS is equals to x, this angle that we're looking for, and we have angle PQR plus angle QPR plus angle PRQ is equals to 180 degree. We're talking about these interior angles of this triangle. When you add it together, you get 180 degree. So angle PQR will give us 180 degree minus angle QPR minus angle PRQ. Since this X here is still the same thing as angle PQR, so finding the value of angle PQR, we have 180 degree minus, you factorize this guy, you bring out your minus 1, so you have plus PQR plus PRQ here. So substituting the value of QPR and PRQ, you have 180 degree minus 48 degree plus 56 degree. So you get 180 degree minus, what is 48 plus 56 degrees? So we have 104 degree here. So we have 180 degree minus 104 degree, and that's 76 degree over here. So that is the value of X, Y. PQR is equals to X corresponding angles. To the second method, angle TRS, we have our angle TRS, which is X. Here we have PRT, which is equals to QPR, and that is alternate angle. And PRS is equals to angle TRS plus PRT. This whole angle here is equals to this X here, which is TRS plus this PRT here. And we know that PRS plus PRQ is equals to 180 degree. So the whole of this angle plus this angle will give us 180 degree. So PRS plus 56 degree, the value of PRQ will give us 180 degree. So we can find the value of PRS, which is 180 degree minus 56 degree, and that is 124 degree. Remember this formula over here. So we can make TRS the subject of the formula here. So TRS will give us PRS minus PRT. So go ahead and insert the value of PRS and PRT. So we have 124 degree minus 48 degree, and that is 76 degree. And to the next question, which is calculate the value of Y from the diagram. You can use as many methods as possible, but I'm going to use two different methods. The first method is I'm going to extend line QR to QA. So this QR here, I'm going to extend it further. So I label it QA. Then I extend line TU to B. I extend that line further. So we have P here. Now observing these two lines, we can see that they are parallel to each other. So which means that this angle here be corresponding to this angle, and this angle will be 105 degree. Line BU is parallel to line QA, so UTS is equals to AOS, and that is 105 degree. Using sum of angles on a straight line, what are we going to have? We want to find the value of this angle here. If we find the value of this angle here, we can use it to find the value of Y using exterior angles of a triangle. So let's go ahead and find that angle. I want to find this angle. Now angle QOS will give us 180 degree minus 105 degree, which is 75 degree. This angle here plus this angle will give us 180 degree angle on a straight line. So this angle here will now be 180 degree minus 105, and that is 75 degree. Now using exterior angles of a triangle, so you see that we use this 105 degree or we use this 123 degree. Since we've gotten the value of this angle, it's appropriate for us to use this angle over here, the exterior angles. If we want to use these exterior angles here, we need to find the value of this angle here. So since we are using 123 degree, so we find the value of this angle here. Now using the sum of the exterior angles of a triangle, we are using this exterior angles 123. So which means the sum of the opposite interior angles will give us the value of the exterior angle. So this 123 degree will give us 75 degree plus Y. So that is 75 degree plus Y and is equals to 123 degree. So y will give us 120 degrees minus 75 degrees, and y will be 48 degrees. For the second approach, we extend line QR to QA. Now, the second thing that we are going to do is we draw line TB parallel to line RS. So we are going to draw another line here, and we name the line TB, and the line will be parallel to RS here. So we have drawn our line. After we've drawn the line, we can see that angle BTU is equals to angle ARS corresponding angle. And we can also see that angle RST is equals to BTS. RST is Y. This angle is equals to angle BTS, this angle here, and Y, because we have alternate angles. This is what we want to do. We want to find this angle. Now, when we know this angle, we can bring it down here, and this angle here and this angle, they are, when you add them together, it gives you the whole of this angle, because this Y here is still the angle that we have here, and this angle here is still the angle we have here, and the whole of this angle is 105. So let's go ahead and find this angle here. Using sum of angles on a straight line, we can find the value of angle ARS. ARS plus SRQ. SRQ is 123 degree. Give us 180 degree angles on a straight line. So let's go ahead and find the value of ARS. ARS will give us 180 degree minus angle SRQ, and that will give us 180 degree minus 123 degree, which is 57 degree. Now we have 57 degree here, which is also the value of angle here. UTS, which is the whole of this angle, will give us PTS, this angle, which is Y, and angle BTU, which is 57 degree. So let's go ahead and insert them. So BTS, which is the value of the angle we are finding, which is Y, will give us UTS minus BTU. So that will give us 105 minus 57 degree, and that is 48 degree as well. And here is the next question, which says, which of the following is not the size of an exterior angle of a regular polygon? We have option here. We have A 90 degree, B 30 degree, C 45 degree, and D 75 degree, and E 120 degree. To solve this very fast, remember that the sum of exterior angles of a polygon is 360 degree, and each exterior angles of a regular polygon is 360 degree divided by n, the number of sides of that polygon. Now, which means that all these angles, anyone here that is exterior angles of a polygon, is going to be a multiple or a factor of 360 degree. So any option here that can divide 360 degrees successfully without remainder will be an exterior angles of a regular polygon. So let's look at it. 90 degrees is a factor of 360 degree. 90 times 4, that will give us 360 degree. 30 degrees is a factor of 360 degree. That's 30 degree times 12. 45 degree is a factor of 360 degree. That's 45 degree times 8. 75 degree is not a factor of 360 degree, so it cannot go in 360 degree without remainder, so it's out of it. What about 120 degree? 120 degree is a factor of 360 degree, and that is 120 degree multiplied by 3. So the correct option here is 75 degree, because it is not an exterior angle, which is not a multiple of 360 degree. Now we have another question here, which is an exterior angle of a regular polygon is 225 degree. Find the number of each side. To solve this question, we know that each exterior angles of a regular polygon is 360 degrees divided by n, where n is the number of sides. According to the question, we are given the exterior angles of this regular polygon, which is 22.5 degrees. So using this to solve our question, we are going to have 360 degrees divided by the number of sides that we don't know, and it should give us 22.5 degrees here. Turning this 22.5 to fraction, we have 22.5 over 1. So let's solve our question by cross multiply. When you cross multiply this, you get 22.5 degrees and is equals to 360 degrees. To find the value of n, divide both sides by 22.5 degrees. So we have 360 degrees divided by 22.5 degrees. Degree will cancel degree, and 360 divided by 22.5, you have 16. So the number of sides this polygon is having is 16. So the next question, which is the sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon with k side is 3k minus 10 right angles. Find the size of the exterior angles. Now you have to be careful with this kind of question. Now you have right angles here. It means that 3k minus 10 multiplied by 90 degree, because 90 degree is right angle. In the question, we are given the side of the interior angles of a polygon with k side, which is 3k minus 10 right angle, and then that gives us 3k minus 10 multiplied by 90 degree, and is equals to k minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. K minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree is a formula to find the sum of interior angles of a polygon. Now for a polygon, the formula is the number of sides minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. And in the question, we are told that we have k sides. So now we have a simple equation to solve here. The next thing to do is we divide both sides by 90 degree. When you divide both sides by 90 degree, 90 will cancel 90 here, so you are left with 3k minus 10 here. Then you have k minus 2 over 180 degree divided by 90 degree. So 180 degree divided by 90 degree, you are left with 2. So we are going to have 3k minus 10. You have here 2 here multiplied by k minus 2. Expanding the other side, we have 3k minus 10. 2 multiplied by k, you have here 2k minus 2 multiplied by 2, you have minus 4 here. Collecting your like terms, bringing k together, you have 3k minus 2k is equals to minus 4 plus 10. And you transfer this minus 10 to the other side. What is 2k minus 3k? You're left with 1k, and minus 4 plus 10, you have 6. So the number of sides this polygon is having is 6. So each exterior angles of a regular polygon, remember this formula, 360 degree divided by n. So you now have your 360 degree divided by the number of sides, which is 6. 360 degree divided by 6, you have your 60 degree. Now we've solved our question. Now to another question, we have the interior angles of a polygon are 2x plus 120 degree, 3x degree, 2x degree, x degree, x plus 60 degree, and 3x minus 60 degree. Find the value of x. And if you count the number of angles given, we are going to get 6. So it means that this polygon has 6 interior angles, so it has 6 sides. And we need to find the sum of interior angles of 6-sided polygon, which is hexagon. So sum of the interior angles of 6-sided polygon give us 6 minus 2. Don't forget our formula, n minus 2, where n is the number of sides. So 6 minus 2 multiplied by 180 degree. What is 6 minus 2? We have 4 here. Multiplied by 180 degree, then we have 720 degree. For 6-sided polygons, the sum of the interior angles is 720 degree. And then we are given the interior angles. So we have each interior angle is 2x plus 120 degree. So we add each interior angles together. So we have 2x plus 120 degree plus 3x degree plus 2x degree plus x degree plus x plus 60 degree plus 3x minus 60 degree, and that will give us 720 degree. Next thing is to expand this and add all the x together. So we have 2x plus 120 degree plus this after we've removed the bracket. So we can cancel the degree here. So we are left with something like this. So bringing all x together, we have 2x plus 3x, 5x, plus 2x, 7x, plus x, 8, another x, 9, plus 3x, that's 12x. So 120 degree plus 60 degree, that's 180 degree, minus 60 degree, that's 120 degree. So we have all the x together and we transfer all the numbers here to the other side. We have 720 degree plus 60 minus 60 minus 120 degree. So adding all the x together, we have 12x, 720 plus 60 minus 60, that's cancel, that's 720 minus 120, we have 600 here. Find the value of x divided both sides by 12. So we have 600 divided by 12, and that is 50. So the value of x here is 50. To the final question, we have the ratio of interior angles to and exterior angles of a regular polygon is 4:1. Find the number of sides of the polygon, find the value of the exterior angle, and sum of the interior angles. For a regular polygon, each interior angle is given by, so we can use this formula to find each interior angles for a regular polygon, which is 180 degree. You have your open bracket n minus 2 over n. Since in the question we are given the ratio of the interior angles to the exterior angles, so we need to find the ratio of the formula. Now each exterior angles is given as this for a regular polygon. Now finding ratio means we are dividing it, the ratio of the interior to exterior. So interior is 180 degree n minus 2 over n divided by, which means we are doing ratio 360 degree over n, and it's given us 4:1, which is 4/1. Since we are dividing, we can change this to multiplication by finding the inverse of this. Finding the inverse of this, we have 180 degree n minus 2 over n multiplied by n over 360 degree, and is equals to the ratio 4/1. N here can cancel n. 180 degree here 1, and 180 degree in 360 degree, that is 2. So you are left with n minus 2 over 2 here, and that will give us 4/1. So the next step is you cross multiply. So you have n minus 2 will give us 8, and n will give us, you transfer minus 2 to the other side. So n is 8 plus 2, 10-sided polygon, and that is the Hexagon. The next question is each exterior angles, and each exterior angles will be what? 360 degree divided by n, and 360 divided by 10, which is 36 degree. The third question, sum of interior angles. What is the sum of interior angles of any polygon? 180 degree n minus 2, and that is 180 degree times 8, and that will give us 1440 degree. Now that is how to use this formula to solve question in Euclidean geometry. So I believe that you should not struggle with interior angles, exterior angles of polygon. When you ask a question under it, you shouldn't struggle, you should get it with these examples that I've solved. Now if you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe to this channel, like my video, share my video, comment in the comment section. Now if you have any question under Euclidean geometry or under this particular topic on interior exterior angles of a polygon, you can comment it in the comment section, or make sure I solve the question, then I will upload the video for you guys to learn. So if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. I'm begging you to subscribe. Now you can also check out my various playlists. So I have a playlist to learn trigonometry. So if you want to learn trigonometry from the basics to the end, so I have a playlist as shown. Kindly watch every video under that playlist. I promise you, my playlist usually explain a subject matter from the basics to the advanced level. So you want to learn everything about trigonometry, check it out. Learn everything about matrices, check this playlist out. All right, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye for now.